want to take you live now to Pretoria, in fact to the Union Buildings, where Khoisan protesters at the Union Buildings may be removed almost 2 years later. The Department of Public Works has secured an eviction order for their removal. The activists want government to recognize the Khoisan people as the First Nation and not to be classified as coloureds. They have met President Ramaphosa before. They also say they want their language as one of the official languages in South Africa. eNCA's Khaya Khumalo is on that story for us this afternoon. Khaya, good afternoon to you. I'm assuming that the people who are at the Union Buildings are not happy with this latest turn of events.
Well, precisely, Jeremy, because this is a very long-standing issue. They got here now for nearly 2 years, and there hasn't been really a positive step in terms of how government is dealing with this one particular issue. But, Jeremy, I think it's very key to highlight that a short while ago we received a communication from the Minister of Public Works. So now, in terms of the eviction order, there's a bit of a reprieve, because now the Minister says they will not go ahead with a particular move, pending, of course, more consultations with the Minister herself. But joining us now is Chief Khoisan SA, Jeremy, just to get his understanding of the situation. So obviously, the Minister still wants more engagement, but do you think you'll be consulted in this process?
Greetings, everybody. This is King Khoisan SA. What I can find and what I can say about the Minister and basically President as well is that this is 2 years and there was no consultation with myself as well as anybody here. And what we stand for is the recognition as the First Nation of South Africa, our language to be official. We want our ancestral land back and the removal of the coloured word. Now, Public Work Minister Patricia de Lille has halted the court order which was said that we need to be removed from the Union Building. But it is rather sad that how can a court order be given to the First Nation of South Africa when the President Cyril Ramaphosa knows about the whole issue that we are at the Union Building, because the memorandum was handed over in the hands of Cyril Ramaphosa. But instead of engaging with us, they are now trying to evict us with a court order. We have taken the position that we will not move from here until we speak to the President, Cyril Ramaphosa, until we speak to the ministers, everyone that is with the 4 issues regarding us here at the Union Building.
And just before I let you go, sir, briefly, in terms of the engagement, I mean, so far it's been 2 years, but you haven't really received a positive response.
It is sad that, as you said, it's almost 2 years now, and the results that we got was basically that the DG that we met up in 2018 in December was that he said that firstly on the first issue of First Nation status there needs to be a parliamentary process. On the second issue of the language being official, they will make an MOU with Namibia government and bring the Nama language only to be official in the Northern Cape. On the third issue of returning of our land, they said that they have got the Khoisan Traditional Leadership Bill, which was signed by the President, but the bill has been rejected by the First Nation leadership because of the ability that the bill says we Khoisan, but yet on the Z83 forms we are still labelled as coloured. Also, the bill does not speculate about our land, the land to the leaders, the kings, the chiefs, and so forth, as well as the communities. So, with all those issues, it has not been touched by the President, by the Minister, by anyone in South Africa.
All right, Chief Khoisan SA, thank you so much indeed for your time. So, a very highly contentious issue here in South Africa, especially as we are crafting a new nation. Others do feel a bit neglected, Jeremy.
Khaya Khumalo in Pretoria, thank you very much indeed. This is